Wow.
Well, if the company's gone, I'm devastated. But I've only got 3 minutes, so I can't dwell on that. My name's Leon Tribe. I'm a type 1 LADA diabetic, and as Jennifer was saying, the type 1 comes to people of all ages. I was diagnosed at 43, 3.5 years ago. I am still insulin independent, but I travel a lot, especially internationally for work. Australia's quite isolated, so I carry insulin with me. There's no way to know when you'll stop being LADA and start being full diabetic. The standard way you can carry insulin when you don't have a power source is a Frio pouch, which is this. For those that don't know what a Frio pouch is, it has a little insert which you soak in water for 5 minutes, and then you put it inside, and then with evaporative cooling, it cools down your insulin. Again, apologies, you're coping with an Australian accent and someone speaking at a pace because I've only got 3 minutes. So hopefully I'm reasonably understandable. There's a way you can make your own. The technology inside the Frio is what are called hydrophilic beads. They're like silicone beads. You might have seen them as toys called Orbeez. You might also see them in plants where they put water on the plants, and they've got like these little squishy beads. If you go to eBay or to companies like AliExpress, you can buy these headscarves, which is why I've got this on my head. I think Alyssa's looks a lot better on her than mine does on me. But you can buy these headscarves, and you can get them for less than €1 each. And what you do is literally you get 2 of them, and if you do a stitch down each side and then turn it inside out, you get this. This is actually an insulin cooling device. It's not a headscarf. And so what you then can do is you can get your insulin pens. These are the ones I carry when I travel, and you can fit them inside. 2 minutes. Okay. And then you just tie it off at the end, and then you've got it, right? You've got an insulin carrying device. And again, this works just like the Frio. You can soak it for 5 minutes and it just works. I've tested this using temperature gauges like this one with a little probe, and it's as effective as that Frio pouch. And literally it costs you €2 to buy the materials to do this, and you just put in 2 stitches. I've tested it in my house. I've tested it outside Australia. It's quite a hot country, so I've tested it in summer here. I've also did some travel to Singapore, and I tested it there, and it was also effective. Using the MedAngel to make sure it worked. Right, so it's fantastic. While this is a reasonably fun thing, there's a serious side to this. Australian Indigenous community has an incredible rate of type 2 diabetes, and obviously there's a lot of communities around the world where there's a lot of diabetes, but I'm guessing storing insulin is not easy. So what I'm hoping to do is using this technology, and I'm happy to collaborate with anyone on this meeting, is to see if we can get these inexpensive insulin fridges out to communities that need to be able to store insulin in an effective way. Obviously, insulin's very expensive. If we can store it, then we can use it more efficiently, then we can get it to the people we need. And I'm at 3 minutes and 23 seconds, so thank you very much. Feel free to reach out to me if I can be of any assistance.